Scratch events. An event is any action performed by user or program. For example, user clicking with mouse on the sprite, pressing a key on the keyboard, a sprite broadcasting message to other sprites, etc. Scratch provides a set of event blocks to handle such events. They are found in Events category in Scripts tab. Some most commonly used events are: when start animation, green flag is clicked; when a key is pressed on the keyboard; when the sprite is clicked; when sprite sends messages to all other sprites, broadcast; when sprite receives a message, broadcast by any sprite. Event blocks help us in making our animations interactive. Users can interact with our animation through events. For example, in the script shown here, when user clicks on the sprite, it will say, "Hi Peter," for 2 seconds, and then it will broadcast a message, "Hi Peter," to all the other sprites in the project. Broadcast means sending message to all the sprites in the project. Common motion blocks. Some frequently used motion blocks are listed below. Moves the sprite forward for given steps. Turns the sprite clockwise by given degrees. Turns the sprite clockwise by given degrees. Moves sprite to selected position. Moves the sprite to the given coordinates on stage. Glides the sprite to the selected position. Glides the sprite to the given coordinates. Turns the sprite towards up, down, left or right direction. Points the sprite towards selected object. Changes X coordinate. Sets X coordinate. Changes Y coordinate. Making sprites talk to each other. Let us make Apple broadcast a message to the Beetle, and then Beetle should respond to it. Add sprites, Apple, and open the previous file, and in the Sprites panel, select the Apple. Drag drop the events block when this sprite clicked in the script editor. Drag drop the looks block, say, for seconds as shown here. Change the value of say to Hi Beetle. Drag drop the events block, broadcast, and set its text to Hi Beetle by using New Message option in the drop-down of the block. Click on the Apple to test your script. In the Sprites panel, select the Beetle. Drag drop the events block when I receive in the script editor and set its text to Hi Beetle by using New Message option in the drop-down of the block. Drag drop the looks block, say, dash for dash seconds as shown here. Change the value of say to I'm hungry and I will eat you. Using variables. We know that programs need input to process and generate desired output. How does a program manage the values input by the user? The answer is variables. A variable is like a basket in which the value input by the user is kept. Each variable is identified by a unique name in the program. A variable can store one value at a time. If a new value is stored in it, the previous value gets overwritten. So if you need to calculate the sum of two numbers, how many variables does your program need? One variable for storing first number, another variable for storing second number, and another third variable to store their sum. Total 3 variables are required. Let us discover how do we do this in Scratch. Let us create a variable by the name A. Scripts tab, Variables category, Make a Variable button. In the dialog box, enter the name of the variable as A and click on OK. Notice that variable A is created. A check mark besides it will show the variable on the stage. Using the steps above, try creating 2 more variables by the names B and Sum. Making decisions. To control the flow of animation, many times certain checks need to be done, and depending on the condition, the animation should change. Checking certain condition and deciding the course of the script is called taking decisions. It is done by using control blocks if and if else. For example, we can check the direction of the sprite, and if it is not moving in the desired direction, we can change it. If block. if block is associated with a condition. All the blocks that are part of if block are executed only if the condition is true. Let us understand this with following script. If block makes use of comparison blocks in operators category. In this script, a variable passcode is used. First, value entered by the user will go into sensing block answer. Value entered by user goes into answer block. If block condition is created by the help of green colored operators block equal to. Before equal to sign, answer block is kept, and after equal to sign, the passcode Harry123 is kept. Both the values will be compared for equality similar. If values of answer block is Harry123, then message welcome will be displayed. If else block. We have just seen that the blocks inside the if block execute only if the condition associated with the if block is satisfied true. There are situations where you may need to perform some other action when if condition fails or returns false. This is handled by else part of if else block. The blocks inside the else block execute only if the condition associated with the if block is not satisfied, false. Consider the script shown here. Whenever the cat is not touching the bananas, the condition touching bananas will return false. And in such case, else part will execute, making the cat say, "Where are the apples?"